In this tutorial, we learn how to deal with fractions that are being either added to or subtracted from whole numbers. And as a first example, we're going to work through the one we see here. We have 2 over 3, which is being added to 4. The trick for calculating this is to write this 4 as a fraction over 3. We can write that this equals to 2 over 3 plus 4 times 3 over 3. And just to make things clear, I'm getting the number 3 here from the denominator of the fraction. Now this equals to 2 over 3 plus 4 times 3 over 3. Remember, if we multiply a fraction by a whole number, then we use the formula I'm writing right now. It's equal to a times b over c. Now we carry on, this equals to 2 over 3 plus 12 over 3. And we can see here that we've turned the problem into two fractions that are being added, and both fractions are written over the same denominator. So we can calculate this just by adding their numerators. In other words, this is equal to 2 plus 12 over 3. Finally, it's equal to 14 over 3. And that's the final answer. Now, before working through another example, let me just say something. Going back to the trick that we used here, which was to multiply the whole number by 3 over 3. We're allowed to do this because 3 over 3 equals to 3 divided by 3, which equals to 1. And 4 times 1, well, it's still 4. So I'm not changing anything when I actually multiply by 3 over 3. This is just a really convenient trick to write this number 4 as a fraction over 3. Okay, now that that's done, let's go ahead and see how to subtract a fraction from a whole number. Say we have to calculate 3 minus 2/5. Well, the good news is the trick is still the same. All that we have to do here is rewrite this number 3 here as a fraction over 5. So I'll go ahead and say that this equals to 3 times 5 over 5 minus 2 over 5. Now, taking care of this 3, which is multiplying this 5 over 5, leads to 3 times 5 over 5 minus 2 over 5. That's equal to 3 times 5, which is 15 over 5 minus 2 over 5. And at this stage, we see that we now have two fractions, which are both written over 5, and we're subtracting 2/5 from the first fraction. So all we need to do now is work with the numerators. And we can state that this equals to 15 minus 2 over 5. Finally, that's equal to 13 over 5. And that's the final answer. And so that's how we can add fractions to or subtract fractions from a whole number. And that's it for this tutorial.